It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next. Chris Bubella, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now batting, Michael Taylor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Minnesota, the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Robbie Grossman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Bubella certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilson Ramos.
Swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Touki Toussaint is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Brandon Lau will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching one. One is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Oliver Lutz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player.
Batting first, the center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. A 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Lutz, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jung-Ho Kang. In there for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Grounded to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Pitch popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's safe. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Bubella will take it himself for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. The next twin up, Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 4.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Toussaint, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Next up for Detroit, Kyle Schwarber. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. At the plate, David Bodie. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Settling in now, Alec Bond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Minnesota third, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. Stepping in now, Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The third baseman, number 8, Oliver Lutz.
In now, Oliver Lutz, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. In the dirt here. Runners off for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Alfaro. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Up next for the tie.
One gone here in the Detroit third. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance, it's ball one. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The right fielder,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Gonzalez has a play. No trouble with this one. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double. That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batter.
So striding in, Brandon Belt singled home a run in his last time up. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Bote.
The first baseman, David Bote.
From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the pitch. Fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Alec Bond is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Lucius Fox will be next. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Lucius Fox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nick Madrigal. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The third baseman, number 8.
Ready once again, Oliver Lutz. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. Oh, what a play! Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Now batting.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep last time up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The bat,
no mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run scores. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now the third man has scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ozuna is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
the batter, number 4.
Brandon Lau is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will end. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Lifted into center field. Diaz is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right
1 out
field.
now here in the Tiger
Jorge.
5th inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. 8th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Chapman brings it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Jung Ho Gong. Schwarber moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
the first baseman, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Count even at 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to Tyler J. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. David Bodie is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Line towards center field. Diaz is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alec Bond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Standing in, Lucius Fox. And now pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Madrigal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Oliver Lutz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, of crooked number going on the board.
That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Alfaro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bodie battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Robbie Grossman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Michael Lorenzen.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison.
Fouled off.
Bader.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped up. Lau is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now that's popped up. Belt has room in foul territory, and that retires the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jung Ho Kang. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
First pitch on its way. Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs.
Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here now the 2-2. Still only one out in the inning. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, one man out. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Diaz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. First and second now, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, down.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Into the box, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So he sets him down swinging. David Bodie is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Alec Bond is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lucius Fox. He singled his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Taylor. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
The second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Number 16.
To the plate now, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Madrigal, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Belt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Oliver.
So digging in now, Oliver Lutz. He's 1-for-4 for the game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count 2-2.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Tyler Olson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. In is Jorge Soler as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Liner toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Last breath for the Tigers. And there he goes toward second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 15-6 the final tally in this one. Minnesota launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Touki Toussaint gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Bubella was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.